Happy day, students. I hope all of you are fine at your homes. I am going to ask you a question, children. Do you like birds? Every one of us like birds and enjoy watching them. Some of us have a great passion for watching birds. Some people like to hunt birds and animals which affects our environment. They also need to survive, isn't it, children? So, today we are going to learn a wonderful and interesting lesson from Gulmohar. The name of the lesson is Wild Duck. This story is written by Romesh Gunashekara, the author of this lesson. Let me tell about the author, children. Romesh Gunashekara was born in 1954 in Sri Lanka, where he spent his early years. He explores many aspects of his native land in his writings. His stories were published in famous magazines like Stand Magazine, London Magazine, and his poems in LRD Poetry Durham. He is also an elected fellow of the Royal Society of Literature and received a national honor in Sri Lanka. Children, let us start with the introduction of this lesson. This lesson deals with the conflict between the two concepts of man as the conqueror and the preserver. The lesson talks about the conservation of the environment. It also represents the harmony between the individual and the community among birds. Now, children, can you imagine a world without birds? Why do we need birds? The benefits birds bring us aren't just cultural. Birds play an essential role in the functioning of the world's ecosystems in a way that directly impacts human health, economy, and food production, as well as millions of other species. Here's how birds control pests, they pollinate plants. Birds are nature's cleanup crew. Birds are nature's cleanup crew. They spread seeds, transform entire landscapes. Birds inspire science. So, save birds and save yourself. Now, children, I am going to give you a gist of the story. A man and his son are in a boat. They're not sailing but waiting with the guns as if they are on a hunting trip. The man was teaching his son to shoot whatever will appear in the horizon. His son watches them fascinated at they appear on the horizon because bird watching is his passion. The father is focused on teaching the son to hunt the birds while the son is mesmerized by the beauty of countless tails flying in a perfect motion. Children, do you know what is the meaning of tails? Tails means a small freshwater duck found in Europe, typically with a greenish band on the wing. So that is the meaning of tails. And then the son slowly raised his gun and shot the bird. The bird fell down in the bulrushes. What is the meaning of bulrushes? It is a kind of water plant with a dark brown head of numerous tiny flowers. Okay. So, the father and the son paddled their boat towards the place where they spotted the injured bird. The bird had a broken wing which was pointing at the sky like a ragged sail of a toy boat. The big duck was really helpless. The moment the boy took the bird in his hands, he felt frightened at his own act for he thought that the bird was dead. He was relieved that the bird was not dead. It made him feel better that he had not killed it. The son decided to take care of it, nursing it back to health. He threw away his gun and he had used it against a helpless bird. He was ashamed of himself and so he decided he would never use it again. His father was shocked at his son's boldness in throwing away the gun. However, the father realized that his son was against hunting for sport and killing for pleasure. The father seemed relieved at his son's decision, maybe because at heart he too did not like harming living things. Learning outcomes. From this lesson, These are the learning outcomes, children. We can note the contrast and similarity between the two characters. We can identify that the title introduces the story. Note the bird as a representative of species. Infer that the bird is a teacher. Thank you.